details.
Breaching!
What's up YouTube, it's Dirty Dave and welcome to Hot Breach Tips and Tricks. In this video we'll be covering bandit tricking and sound horning. So the first piece of advice is to be going into your settings. So to make bandit tricking easier, you definitely want to go to your controls, gadget deployment, and set it to toggle. So what this does is that it allows you to hold out your gadget and it saves you that extra second of not waiting here and having to pull it out. You can already keep it out. Now the next setting is going to be for sound horning, and then we're going to go to our audio and we're going to be adjusting our dynamic range. So the default is hi-fi, but it's probably the worst one to have. The reason being is because loud sounds are the loudest on hi-fi and quiet sounds are still quiet. I'm pretty sure quiet sounds are the same through all these, but if hi-fi loud sounds are a 10 out of 10 and night mode they're probably like an 8 out of 10. And the reason why you want your loud sounds to be quieter so those explosions and gunshots, they don't cover the footsteps and the thermite placing his breaching charge. You'll be able to hear those a lot easier on night mode. So those are the settings. Next piece of advice is going to be know your enemy. So right here we're in Clubhouse and the objective is gym and bedroom, and Clubhouse is pretty common for bandit tricking since there's a lot of exterior walls. So this wall, this hot tub or jacuzzi wall, whichever you want to call it, you're most likely going to have to bandit trick this, and thermite is going to be going on this wall. So if you don't know which side they're breaching, if you can't hear, there's a lot of sounds going on. You know, Thatcher's EMP is covering thermite placing his charge and you have to guess. Well, you should know where do they want to go, where do they want to plant. And since the objective is gym, or the bomb site is gym, they're going to want to go there. So the closer side is the left side. And also if they try to breach the right side, they leave themselves much more exposed because you got angles from the stairs, from logistics door, office, the bedroom door. So there's no really good reason for them to breach the right side. They want to go left side. So if you can't hear it, then you should know that they want the left side, and you can place your battery there, and it takes the guessing game out of it. And also with experience, you're gonna know how people want to counter you. They're gonna have someone sitting on this window so they can shoot you as you try to bandit trick. Well, at higher levels, you're gonna know that you're gonna want to use a castle barricade on this door so they can't see you and shoot you, and you're gonna have to put Jaeger ADSs on this window so they can't ass charge it, Sophia impact it, nade it, whatever. So then you're safely covered from that angle with the castle barricade, and you're free to bandit trick. Obviously there's this drone hole as well, so you gotta watch out for twitch drones and other nades, so you might need an ADS right there. But you know, these are things you gain from experience, and experience is the best teacher. Now to make hearing easier, I'll be going into cafe to show you guys how sound works and make sound horning a lot easier. But just to get the points out of the way, to make bandit tricking easier and hear thermite placing his breaching charge easier, you want to shotgun out the wall because sound does not travel through soft walls. So breach it, reinforce it, and it'll be much easier to hear thermite placing his breaching charge. So that's the third piece of advice. Let's go over to cafe so I can demo it to you guys. Before we get to the sound testing, I want to give you guys a bonus piece of advice. So this is to when you're pre-placing your bandit batteries, and you shouldn't. So this wall takes 2 reinforcements. So you pre-place your batteries, you put 2 batteries down. One reason why you don't want to do it is because you don't want them to know that you're bandit tricking, and they'll see the the electric sparks flowing through the wall. And 2, if Thatcher EMPs the wall, you're going to be down 2 batteries. Bandit has 4 batteries, Thatcher has 3 EMPs. So already you beat out Thatcher with the bandit tricking. So if you pre-place them and you lose 2 batteries and you kind of screw yourself over, it's gonna be much harder. And if you play it right, like you place down 1 battery, leave the other wall no battery, and if you hear thermite placing down his charge, obviously there's only one other option, so you know how to bandit trick it. But also when you hear that EMP being thrown, you pick up your battery, so you lose no batteries and Thatcher loses an EMP, and eventually you'll beat him out to where you can place down all your batteries and he has no EMPs. They cannot hit the wall. So that's the bonus advice. Now let's go into sound testing. So here I'm going to be showing you guys how sound does not pass through soft walls. So let's get familiar with the sound of the C4. There's some static and beeping to it. So if you're listening through a phone or TV, it's going to be much harder. Actually, I should have kept that there. It's gonna be much harder to hear the C4, but I have my headsets on full blast, and I've already tested this before, but let's take a listen. Absolutely nothing, no static, no beeping, and that's with full blast. So sound does not pass through soft walls. Now we're gonna shotgun open the soft wall so we can hear the sound go through reinforcements, and we'll test that right now. So let's open this up. So, wow, that wall didn't break properly. So one thing I do actually want to mention is that sometimes people do a punch hole and think that's big enough for sound to pass through. It is not. I was testing how much punch holes it takes, and it was about the size of a shotgun hole, so it's just best just to shotgun out. Bandits could be taking the MP7, so ask like your smoke, mute, or maestro to do this for you. So we can shotgun out, and now you guys will be able to hear through the reinforcements. So make your bandit tricking much easier. And next we'll test it on windows and how sound does not pass through glass. So let's go over, toss the C4, toss it right here, and now you should be able to hear it pass through. So it's probably really difficult to hear the C4, but I can hear the static, but I cannot hear the beeping. So you can just hear just a bit. You can hear me stepping on this painting on the ground. But yeah, you can definitely hear the static with your headset. So I guess kind of myth busted or whatnot, that sound does travel through reinforcements but not through soft walls. Now we're going to be testing on windows, and I know a lot of people ask pros, why do you shoot out the windows? Like, what's the point of that? Don't you want the attackers to hear them break the windows? So the reason being is because sound does not travel through glass. Here I do not hear anything. No static, no beeping. Now let's go break the glass. And you can just shoot it through the window from the inside, but I want you guys to see how I'm doing it. So you break the glass, put the C4 back on there, and here you'll be able to hear it much easier. So here I can hear the static and beeping pretty clearly. So now when pros, they're running around shooting windows, they're shooting it to break the glass so they can hear people repel, so they can know when people are on the window. So yep, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it and learned something new, please leave a like, and if you want more Dirty Dave, subscribe. Till then, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.